Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Catalunya. Without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, now going into the lap itself. First of all, this is Catalunya, no chicane. So in fact, I think what Formula 1 will come back to, I think when we visit, I think they're going to change it to that, but anyway, doesn't matter. So now going through my fastest qualifying lap. So taking these chicanes, going up pretty good. In general, I think I felt quite good coming into the session because I had enough pace, at least I showed enough pace. But tier 3, as you saw in the first race, is very competitive, so I really need to nail everything. So far I think I'm rotating the car quite well, so taking these corners, going up the gears, yeah, moving so far. So everybody moving out of the section here is really difficult to brake because you don't have guidance per se, but looks good so far. Going to second gear, using all of the track as you can. Here just before the curb starts, and brake really hard into second. You can see many people going out there. I don't know if there was a mistake or just letting me through. Anyway, it's not impeding my lap so far. Here just after the curb stops, you want to brake into fourth gear, going up the gear. So here you can see it's easy to invalidate. So the green part is not good. The red and white curb is where you want to put your car in. So here braking into first gear, or yep, going there. So all of them just keeping out of the track for me to get past. Here I took a kind of a V method, so not a U but a V method. Yeah, that was what I found faster. Here trying to abuse as much of the curbs as you can. You can see this is not like the F1 layout, so this is the no chicane layout. Here I make a little bit of a mistake there. I just about made it back to the track, and yeah, this will be a 141.1. And so that would qualify me for P number 9. So pretty good in the top 10. So let's see how the race in itself will go. The Alfa Romeo, as I mentioned maybe in the past video, is not a good starter of a car in terms of getting out of the line. But let's see how it would go. Actually it was pretty okay, I would say. So my teammate is right in front of me. He had good pace there, but you can see I'm already being overtaken by P number 7 there. Yeah, I'm just going to the inside. I think my teammate realizes this and he doesn't want to fight me. So yeah, I'm going to the inside. I'm gaining a lot of positions, and I kind of misjudged a little bit there, went out of track. Here when I joined in back again, I think I had a little bit of contact there with the Porsche, I think it was. But I think I gave him enough room as well. So yeah. Anyways, now coming into this part here, and he's going to take revenge now from the back. He's going to just ram me out of the circuit, you can see. Yeah. So yeah, it was a pretty vicious ram there. You would see a little bit of a different point of view here in a different camera. Just a pretty much a standard ram there. And looking at the view from him itself, yeah, he didn't even attempt there. You can see the brake lights only coming in after he has rammed there. So it was a clear violation. And I will report this, but let's see what it comes out of it. But now I'm in last place, so not good. But oh, you see I'm also getting a little bit distracted with what's going on in front of me. Yeah, still in last place, P number 16. And just like that, yeah, the sprint race was really not my flavor, I would say, at least in this round. Made a lot of mistakes in between. You can see that's why I'm at 46 seconds away from the lead, which is shouldn't be in a sprint race. I'm making a lot of mistakes, but let's hope I can minimize this for the feature race. And the good thing is that because I'm last place now, that means I would also start in P number 1 for the feature race. So I think I will take the silver linings that come out of it. Not even appearing in the top 12 there, as you can see in the display. But yeah, P16. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so going to the feature race, starting in P number 1 as mentioned. So this will be a rolling start. So in a rolling start, usually the Alpha is a little bit more stronger. The Alfa Romeo, my car, of course. So that would be good, I guess, in terms of defending. So let's see how it goes. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. You can see a lot of British drivers behind of me, so the German trying to keep the British drivers behind. I don't know why I decided to go into the inside there, a defensive line there, and this will compromise my T1. I tried to go back to the outside, but you can see that he's already alongside me, the Corvette there. Yeah, no choice there. A little bit of banging as well. Hopefully it didn't affect him too much. Yeah, going through the sequence of corners. Yeah, getting a bit of nudging here and there as well. It's also annoying me a little bit. So now I'm kind of like in a sandwich there. So yeah, having to pick my line, brake a little bit late, and yeah, that ultimately worked. Still a little bit of barging here and there, but P number 2. So a little later in the lap, going into this left-hander happened. Yeah, there's somebody already in the side of me, so I'm having to go a little bit tentatively. So he backs out a little bit here, but going through the sequence of corners, I'm taking it in a V, as I keep saying, and here I get a little bit of a barging. Yeah, I don't know why the people in this tier are really aggressive and they're just barging their way through. Don't know if this is the norm or not, but I didn't want to make a report out of it because I didn't lose too much of positions. But here I kind of lost my momentum a little bit, and that opened the door, yeah, for the guy in third there to go past me. Not ideal, so I've already dropped 2 positions in just 2 corners. But yeah, I'm coming back now in the inside, or yeah, to the inside of this right-hander here, past the Toyota. Yeah, made a good enough move, I would say, but yeah, he has a lot of pace, but let's see how it goes. P number 3. Yeah, and just mentioned in the same lap, braking really hard here, and in fact I actually broke a little bit later, so I'm having to brake really hard and then coming out of the corner. So you can see that he's already passed me again, so he has inherited the 3rd position, and now back to P number 4. Now coming to lap number 3, so many incidences in as many laps as it's already been. Major XTC takes a very wide line there, so I'm going into the inside a little bit, so I'm braking quite hard there, and yeah, so going through this corner, so managed to get in front of him, so quite good there. But I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a meal also. Yeah, I actually take this corner quite well, but coming out of here, yeah, just left a little bit of room there to Toyota to get past there. So happy to keep in the slipstream, but you can see that now I think it's the Peugeot behind me. He's going to get a good slipstream and already alongside me, but luckily the Alfa Romeo has a good straight line speed, as I mentioned before. So I'm braking, yeah, but he's just passed me just like that. So I think I broke a little bit early as well, but regardless, now to P number 5. So in the same lap itself, now going to these left-handers, you can see now the Peugeot and the Toyota making a kind of a meal out of the corner there. Don't know what's happening here. A lot of barging going on. I don't know. I don't want to comment too much because it didn't involve me too much, but it made me gain 1 position. But as you have seen already in the past few laps, Major XTC is quite fast, so I'm quite sure he's gonna get past me quite fast. Yeah, but so far I'm still keeping my P number 4. Let's see how I go through the sequence of corners. So braking as much as I could, but yeah, he just goes in the inside there. Pretty easy there. And back to P number 5. So going to lap number 7, the Peugeot is very close to me there, and yeah, so just going behind me, and yeah, just another barging there. I think I left enough space there. I just don't understand why people are just barging into each other. Yeah, don't know why. It's just a lot of barging there. Regardless, I think it's not really a big deal to report or something like this. Yeah, lose 1 position. P number 6. So lap number 9, it's getting a little bit dark, and you can see that I'm alongside a Peugeot there, a blue color Peugeot. Yeah, so just braking as late as I can, but yeah, he has the inside line there. I didn't want to fight him too much. He was quite quick here. So P number 4. A little bit later in the lap, the Peugeot is serving his penalty, so I'm in P number 3. And here I just make one of my biggest mistakes in the feature race there, going really wide there. Just missed my braking point for whatever reason. So yeah, the Peugeot gets quite easily in front of me there, and I'm having to battle the car behind of me there. But yeah, here he's already alongside me, and he's already in the inside, so I didn't want to, so it compromised my entry there a little bit. Of course, his entry is a little bit as well. So here I just don't have confidence to turn a little bit there. And yeah, the car from behind is also getting alongside and already passed me now in this straight as well. So 3 positions lost, yeah, to P number 6. So lap number 13, the clouds has cleared a little bit. Now time to come to the pits. You can see the tire is very much in the red, and yeah, there's a car there that you saw. He banged the wall as he came into the pits. It's a very easy mistake to make. Actually, it looks stupid, it looks clumsy, but it's really easy. I was making that mistake as well coming into the pits in my testing period. So yeah, unfortunate for him, but yeah, I'm coming out now in P number 14. Coming up to lap number 16 with my soft tires, I'm trying to attack the McLaren in front of me. You can see a gaggle of cars there, really close proximity. So I'm really keeping close to this guy in front there because he has a 1 second penalty. So he has to serve this in this coming straight here, and he goes so a little bit wide here, so I pretty much would have made the pass anyways. But yeah, 1 position gained, P number 7. So lap 22, the penultimate lap of the race. A little bit more barging going on in front of me, so yeah, going wide, almost crashing the car, but P number 5. Same lap, you're gonna see a very close encounter there. I'm gonna slow it down just millimeters wide of the green and the red and white curbs there, and yeah, because of that I get a penalty. You can see there 0.5 second penalty, so half a second of a penalty. And yeah, so this is already my final lap, so some retrospective time while I'm negotiating this penalty as well. So my mission, at least for the penalty itself, is to of course try to serve it but keep my 5th position. So let's see how that would go. But yeah, in terms of the qualifying, I think this was a much better qualifying from my side. Started in P number 9. Yeah, really happy with that position. Of course, I think still 1 second away from the top guys there, so more testing needs to be done, I think, in terms of my driving style and in terms of the game itself. I'm sure I can bridge that gap a little bit more. I made a mistake at the final lap as well, so maybe a couple more tenths to gain, and I really like this track as well compared to the previous Suzuka Sector 3 Death. But yeah, in the sprint race, a lot of unfortunates there. Was crashed out of the race in lap number 1 itself, and it's really hard from there onwards to do well. And also I had a lot of issues in that sprint race as well, but that made me start in P number 1 for the feature race. Yeah, so I just served my penalty there, as you saw, and yeah, lucky I still managed to keep within the good margin there, I should say. And yeah, since there's also some fighting going on in the background, so it's kind of helping my cause here, as I'm still in P number 5. So good so far already. And yeah, the feature race in itself was very good. Few mistakes here and there, but I think overall really well. So yeah, I'm gonna come out in 5th position if I don't make any mistakes in this final corner, and yeah, everything looks good. And yeah, P number 5. So that would be my best finish so far in just 2 races. So a little look at the standings there. I'm in P number 10. Sprint race 16th position, feature race 5th position, and that gives me a 20 points total. I still don't know how many points each position gives. Regardless, I mean, I have 20 points now. I think in general I'm still in the pace of tier number 4 at least, instead of tier 3. Tier 3 is a little bit too quick for me. Regardless, I like to see the situation as a glass half empty situation, because I can definitely learn from this league, this tier, and let's do better in the next race. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.